like a broken record, but you guys sure seem to know how to respond to adversity.
Yeah, there's a lot of character in that locker room, a lot of trust. The chemistry too is high. I think your leader is always ready to play. It's easy to follow. Luka was ready. Bounce back game from playing Minnesota. I thought the guys responded. I thought Keith was great, with Lively going down. Stepped in and played a lot of minutes, but I thought the bench was great. 52 points from the bench tonight. So normally it's the starters who kind of carry the load, but tonight you saw the bench was big.
What has Markieff been doing to earn time, or is it just nature of you guys being shorthanded?
No, I think it's he's a pro, and we've been playing him some minutes here of late. Just being able to stretch the defense also gives us some physicality, some toughness. Knows how to play. You saw that with the double teams, being able to shoot the midi, and then also being able to extend the 3 points, being able to shoot the three. And then he showed that he can pass. A nice pass to D Jones there for a lob. So, but there's a lot of trust with Smooth, and he's always been prepared. He's always ready, and that's what you can ask for when you're that 12, 13, 14th man on the team. But on this team, anybody is going to play, and everybody's going to play. You just have to be ready. And I think he's a perfect example for those young players in our locker room, how to be, a pro.
Do you just lose words, Jason, when you're trying to describe what Luka is able to do night in and night out?
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about someone who passed Dirk for the most 35-point games, Dirk played for 100 years, and Luka's played for 6. That's how good he is. And then you talk about passing Wilt for the most 40-point triple doubles. I mean, that's just how special. And I've said this day one and will continue, is that we can't take him for granted. He is special. And again, what he did tonight, you can say shorthanded. He goes out there and puts his teammates in a position to be successful. I don't know if you guys were seeing, but even when they made the run, he brought the team together. You can see the maturity. There's no panic with this young man. And so it's pretty special to watch on the nightly or the daily. That we're lucky as coaches and teammates to be able to watch him play.
The injuries to Lively, is it anything serious you guys concerned about?
Yeah, it's just a sprained ankle. The X-rays were negative, so it's just a sprained ankle.
With Luka scoring 30 points in the first half, it seemed like you guys had a lot of success against drop coverage with DeAndre Ayton on the floor. What makes Luka so challenging for a defense to contain in drop coverage?
Yeah, when you look at the drop coverage, his ability, if you set a screen and hold the screen, the ability to shoot the three, the ability to get to the basket, and then being able to be a threat to pass. So it's tough. I don't know, for a young man to get double teamed as much as he has, and is averaging over 30 points a night, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. It's just amazing what he's capable of doing against not just the drop, but any defense. And I think just the patience he's having with the double team, because he knows it's coming, but the trust that he has with his teammates. But the question you asked about the drop, I think that's probably one of his favorite defenses.
A nice comeback game for Tim. What did you see from him tonight?
Yeah, we talked about it earlier about being, the sixth man of the year. I think a great bounce back game from the last one. He had great looks in that game at home against Minnesota. We move on. He moved on, and tonight he was big for us off the bench.
Jason, they double teamed Luka for most of that second half, and you had not only Markieff but Derek, 5 guys in double figures with this slim of a roster. How big was that?
Yeah, it's huge. It starts with Luka, the trust, the energy he has when he passes the ball. He trusts once he lets go of it that he's done his part in the advantage basketball. We've seen a lot here early in the season. And guys have really studied and have become very comfortable in understanding what they have to do. And you can see that with the ball movement. And being able not just to settle for threes, but to attack. You see Exum is attacking, getting to the rim. But the other side of that, we're getting wide open threes. And just some nights they'll go in and some nights they don't. But I think if we can continue to keep with this philosophy of advantage basketball, it puts us in a position to win.
Jason, you guys have the best road record in the NBA. What is it about this team when you play on the road?
Maybe because we feel like we've been on the road the whole season so far.
True.
So if you're gonna play most of your games on the road, you're gonna have to try to figure out how to win them. No, I think it's a group. It's a great question. I think we're comfortable on the road. I think we started outside the country, so we have to figure out how to win. But I think it's just guys are comfortable on the road, and this is a close-knit group, so it's pretty cool.
I know you talked about the bench scoring 52 points. Can you talk about them performing on the other side of the ball?
Yeah, the defense, you look at, understand we got to get stops, and I thought we did a good job there. In that second quarter, our pace, we started to run and get looks, but our defense, being able to limit, Portland's a tough team because if they do miss, they tend to come up with the offensive rebounds. So I thought the guys did a great job of boxing out and finding a way to come up with rebounds and then getting out and run. But our defense right now won't get a lot of recognition because we don't stop anybody or hold anybody under 100. But our defense puts us in a position to get out and run and find a way to score.
Thank you, Coach.